Hey guys, what's up? Kyle Hunt Fitness. So, got another workout video for you guys. It's a lower body session, and I'm gonna do a little voiceover lesson for you guys today while you're watching me hit some nice numbers on my squat. And my buddy Alex, my training partner, who tomorrow's our last training session together because he's a trainer at Galaxy where I'm currently training, and he got a different job, so I'm losing my training partner. Anyway, alright, so what I'm going to talk about is kind of a cliche topic, so to speak, but don't get caught up in the cliche nature of it because I think it's very applicable, and I think a lot of you guys, including myself, need to hear it every now and again. And the topics, it's you versus you. So in the weight room, really focusing on yourself. And the first point I want to make is the idea of chasing someone else's numbers. Now, this is seen a lot. It's actually something me and my training partner talk about a lot because you see it a lot when people train together. All right, you take a scenario. You got someone who's training with another guy who's considerably stronger, and they get so caught up in the fact that their maxes are 150 pounds less than the guy they're training with that all they focus on is what the other guy is doing and not what they're doing. So they hit a PR, but since it's 150 pounds less than what their buddy's hitting, they're not even satisfied with it. When in reality, you just hit a PR, you should be fucking pumped. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing, it matters what you're doing in your own self-improvement. Now, everybody's done it. I've done it. Shit, a little competition is healthy. I mean, that's really what drives people to accomplish greater things, is that competition, the competition not only with oneself, which is what I'm talking about, but looking around and see what everybody else is doing to some extent. Now, if you can do that in a healthy way, and where you're competing with, you're competing with your buddies, you're competing with, people if you're a powerlifter in your weight class or across the country or whatever, or competing with other people on YouTube, that's good, as long as you can maintain that focus on yourself and focus on really what's most important, and that's just improving your own lifts. I mean, because obviously, if you're not improving yourself, you're never going to catch anybody else. And really, at the end of the day, just like training, progressive overload's important for training. It's really just that progressive overload mindset and constantly just striving to get a little bit better every day, every week. Just small improvements is how you get strong. That is how you get strong. Just continuously putting that brick on the wall. And it might not seem like a lot in week-to-week basis, but as long as you keep doing that, keep making small improvements over the course of a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, weight training is a long-term activity. You can do it well into 40s, 50 years old, but people want to always focus on what, it's never going to be this is never going to be something that you should sacrifice longevity for, because really, you look at some of the best strength athletes, they're older because you can still make progress, still make gains for a long period of time. And which kind of brings me to another point here, and the whole idea of chasing other people's numbers. There's always going to be someone stronger than you. So even if you have someone in particular in mind, you're focused on them, and then you get stronger than them, and you feel like it's some sort of personal gain. Yes, I finally am stronger than this guy at the gym. Well, guess what? There's 50 million other people that's stronger than him. So really, if it's kind of like the person that gets into the gym to kind of get into like the whole bodybuilding thing in order to impress a female. And then once you dedicate a year, 2 years to this, then you realize the girl ends up marrying like someone who's 50 pounds overweight because she didn't give a fuck about what you looked like. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You should have different motivation. There's always going to be someone stronger than you, which is a good thing. You want that, and it kind of, it's like like I like to talk about gym atmosphere a lot of times. You got when you train at a gym, the atmosphere in the gym is going to either enhance your training experience, or on the flip side, diminish your training experience, all based on the atmosphere. And a lot of that has to do with the type of people who train around you, train in the gym. For instance, when I walk into a gym, I personally do not want to be the strongest one there. I love it if I walk in on a bench day and people are benching more than me. Just because I feel like there's that constant drive. You realize that you have a long way to go. Or you walk in and people are just squatting more than you. It raises the standards. It's kind of like the West Side barbell philosophy. West Side Barbell, the strongest people in the world train at West Side Barbell. A lot of people get caught up in the fact that, oh, it's the conjugate method, or it's because of Louis Simmons, or this or that. You know why the strongest people in the world are at West Side Barbell? Because the strongest people in the world are at West Side Barbell. You walk into West Side Barbell, you have no choice but to get fucking strong. Everybody there is strong. If you come in there, it's like, if you're at your local LA Fitness, and you go in and you hit a 500-pound squat at LA Fitness, you're probably going to be the strongest one there. Most likely, you're the strongest one there. Even if you hit a single at 500 pounds, you're probably the strongest one there. You hit a 500-pound single at Westside Barbell, you're the weakest one there. You got females out squatting you. So, it's that whole mindset. And don't get caught up in, because, oh, Kyle, you were saying how don't chase other people's numbers, and now you're saying chase other people's numbers. Not exactly. What I'm saying is, when you're around stronger people, you should use that as motivation to improve yourself. Don't worry about that, what their numbers are hitting. Don't get fixated on, well, I squat 500 and this guy squats 550, so now I have to squat 550 to be satisfied. No. It's, I squat 500, there's people fucking stronger than me here. I need to get fucking stronger because I don't want to be the weak person in this gym. So, I think that it's very important to keep everything in perspective and always try to improve yourself, but at the same time, stay focused and driven based upon other people as well. I know it kind of sounds contradicting, but hopefully you guys see my point. Alright guys, until next time, peace.